I'm back. It's GameoverUK with another tutorial. A non-ramble, straight to the point video about how to get 2 to 3 point stat on your overall player rating by increasing your team playstyle. I've seen too many teams with low playstyle, and even though you can play with this, it's not that all recommended. Right, let's get straight into this, and first off, pick your manager. Klopp, fast, quick counter, and can be countered. Pep, lots of possession, but with a high line. Deschamps, the middle ground kind of guy, or we could go for Dick. Dick is a possession-based manager, meaning that your team will try to come short for the ball and support the player. You can make passes via triangles, but the players will make less runs unless in acres of space and use a high line. In order to play this way, or the manager that you have picked, you have to increase your play style for individual players. The questions are why, where, and how. Actually, first part is can you? Can you hit the like button on this video? Can you share this video to your mates? And can you subscribe to the channel? Cheers! Okay, back to why. Why do you need to do this? Well, in order to play the Dick way, we need the players to understand Dick's philosophy or team play style. And this is done by increasing each individual player's team style. This will definitely make more sense, I promise. Okay, so you want to know where. See here. Each player may have different stats that work for the possession-based playstyle, and this stat shows how much affinity the player has towards your manager's playstyle. Of course, on this example in this video, we will be upgrading the players to play Dick's possession-based football. Okay, but how do I increase the overall rating by 2 or 3 points, you say? Before we get there, you need to know how to increase these little numbers and this big number. These numbers against the player's name is a stat which is based on the manager's playing style for that individual. If you choose a different playing style for your manager or for Dick, the numbers will increase or decrease. Rule of thumb is to upgrade at least 2 playstyles for each player, just in case you want to use sub-tactics like a secondary formation in-game or that player for another manager. The sub-tactics video is in the description below and at the end of the video. See this big number? This is the overall team playstyle stat for your team, or also sometimes known as team chemistry. Unlike FIFA's team chemistry or player chemistry, eFootball's team playstyle has no bearing on your individual stats. Only form does. This big number here represents a percentage of which your whole team will adhere to for the playstyle that you have selected. Dick can use different playstyles, but of course we are concentrating on possession in this video. If this playstyle stat was around 70 to 80, maybe Klopp and his quick counter wouldn't be so quick and instead sluggish to push up the field and get back to defend. And if this was between 70 to 80 with Pep, his tiki taka support the ball philosophy may be out the window, and the players could stay still and may not come short for the ball as often, or they may not make use of triangles as much. This could happen to your Dick if you had Dick too. How do we increase the overall stat by 2 or 3? In order to increase this big number and this little numbers, we need to level the player up with progression points. Then we use those points to increase the playing style that Dick wants to play. And again, rule of thumb is to upgrade 2 play styles, but you don't have to do this at all. It's just a suggestion. Upgrading more than one play style means that you will use less of your points on individual stats that upgrade the player's footballing skills. As soon as I start to increase the individual player's player style against the manager, or in my instance, my Dick's preferred playstyle, you can start to see the ratings go up on the player and the team overall. Once you hit over 90 playstyle or team chemistry, you'll get a 3-point stat for your star players. Some less than 5-star players may just get a 2-point boost on overall rating. But hey, who are we to complain? A boost is a boost. And that's it. Increase your playstyle by adding progression points on your player for that playstyle that fits your manager, and get an extra 2 to 3 overall rating points on your players once you reach above 90 team playstyle. If there's anything else you need to know, catch me on any of the socials and I'll reply back gladly. But let's not talk about Dick. In a bizzle. Peace.